subdivision. I'm talking about a whole nother community with just him and his niggas to live in. I wonder why some of these other cats that spend all these millions and hundreds and thousands on jury still ain't dead. This makes the second time Ralo did this shit. Because the feds took his property last time he got arrested. But this time around, he claims he made all legit and legal investments. I'ma go ahead and let him tell you before we get into the other shit.
Y'all niggas got paper, y'all niggas got some money, go do the same thing I did, go buy your Glock up. Go buy your neighborhood, cause this my second time doing it, John. And I ain't been out of prison a week. And I ain't trying to get no pat on no back or no hero cookie or none of that type of shit. I'm here to make sure my folk.
Well, he say he ain't been out of prison a week because although he got out on November 8th, 2023, he was just released from the halfway house like last week.
Okay. When I die, my kids straight. They kids straight. Generational wealth. Just like these crossers do. Like, y'all niggas not understanding. Y'all see in the town, a nigga 19 years old with a whole 1,800 acres land and 100 acres land and got cows and shit. They mama, granddaddy left that shit behind. And that's what we gotta do in our black community. Go get your trust. All you niggas wanna own something. Don't own nothing. Put this shit in the trust. Do like Donald Trump. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you niggas? Y'all think Elon Musk just came out with a big nigga, his grandfather, everybody left him this shit. So that's what I'm doing with my people. Instead of you bitch ass niggas, this nigga don't want to post my album. Man, fuck him.
Man, Ralo was talking about making some good investments, but I know a lot of y'all ain't really into that, but this is where it gets interesting. Now he's about to address all the snitching allegations.
Man, I don't disagree with buying your neighborhood. I don't disagree with investing in the hood, but the supporting aspects has to come with that, because otherwise it's a liability. If I buy an apartment building just for my people to live in it for free, that's a liability. Now, realistically, my idea of success used to be I'm gonna take care of everybody, but the fact of the matter is everybody can't go. And taking some people along will ruin you even being able to look out for them. You know what I'm saying? The last thing we need to be doing is be giving each other stuff for free. We do need to be creating opportunity for each other. We do need to be looking out for each other. We do need to be taking care of each other. But generational wealth is not built by buying an apartment complex for your people to live for free. It's not. Generational wealth is built by buying an apartment complex and renting it out and allowing some of that cash flow to pay for the estate that you and your family live and grow food on. Now that will create generational wealth. And then generational wealth doesn't exist in the manner of which we discuss it. When you look at somebody like the Rockefeller family or the families that's been able to hold that money for generation and generation, he's absolutely right about the trust. But it's one thing he left out. Everybody in that family is insured, and that in life insurance money goes back into the trust to replenish the trust, along with the dividends from where they have stocks or where they have investment or ownerships in certain things. So to create generational wealth, you would have to build a tree that's evergreen. You understand? And a lot of us do have a counterproductive mindset, which makes accomplishing this goal damn near impossible unless you're walking it out alone. Or risking going to jail.
I don't know about that. You think I killed? Boy, I beat your ass one-on-one. I don't give a fuck about that, man. Nigga, I know what I did and I know what I ain't doing. And guess what? If I was telling, you bitch ass, so many niggas are bitch ass. Have a nice thing. Hold on, first of all, let's get this clear. Nigga, I was selling thousands of pounds of thousands. And guess what I was doing? Doing the same thing in dog food, doing the same thing in bitch, do you think I moved 1,000 pounds by myself? Do you think I moved out of this house by myself? Answer the question. Answer that. If I didn't, and nobody else went to jail, then Ralo didn't say that. You feel me? Because if I could have took all these boys,
obviously
work for me. A lot of you work for me. A lot of y'all 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 come get shit for me. And
man, I'm gonna go ahead and in that part right there. I get what he's saying. You know, now there's some speculation on did he cooperate to get out of jail, but we all know he was took right off the street, never got a bail. And I think they only charged him with weed, and he did about 7 years, if I'm not mistaken, for a weed charge. And I'm not even certain that they actually caught him red-handed with the weed. I'm not sure about that part. They may have caught him red-handed, they may have not caught him red-handed, but obviously 7 years for a weed charge is crazy. Especially it being a federal charge and weed is legal. But never you mind that. When it comes down to all of this snitching shit, like that's a part of the game. That's why I left the game alone. And the ways people work getting out of jail, I mean, to be honest with you, it's nothing short of amazing. You know, some of these deals that get worked out, some of these pleas, and I'm not even talking about snitching, I'm just talking about some of these pleas and some of these deals these lawyers be able to get be amazing. Not to say that he got one, not to say he did or didn't snitch, but personally, it's not my business. Personally, I'm not gonna do business with him in that manner for it to concern me, for me to have to condemn somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with putting people in jail that ain't had nothing to do with what you doing. I'm not with telling on somebody because I got caught. I'm not with that. I'm also not with people putting people in trouble that ain't got shit to do with them. I'm not with it on either side. I don't like it on either side. But I can't place my morals on somebody else, which is another reason I left the game. Dog seemed like he doing good for himself. He make a damn good point. If he was snitching, he could have took a lot of people down, and he didn't. So I mean, there's nothing really for me to argue with that. And for myself and everybody else included, trying to prove a point to people that done already made up their mind to feel a certain way about you is useless. You just need to keep doing what you're doing, and I mean, fuck them, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much. We out.